Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is Ariful Islam Khan, lecturer, Department of English, Master College. I welcome all of you to today's class. Before starting the class, I want to remember you the slogan: "Stay home, stay safe." Dear student, in this section of grammar, we'll talk about completing sentence. We all are known to the pattern of completing sentence. We are given a part of the sentence in the question paper. The other part should be done by yourself. Okay, come to the point. We will talk about conditional first because conditional is a very important part of completing sentence. Conditional can be categorized into four types: zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. First, I will talk about zero conditional. This type of conditional is started with if clause, and the first clause, if clause will be in the present tense. Other part of the sentence also will be in the present tense. Okay, I am noticing. I'm trying to see you an example. If you take person, you die. Here, what we can understand. This type of sentence is mentioning something which is universal. General truth. Whenever we are referring something in the general truth or in the universal format, which is happening automatically, in that case we will use zero conditional, and this type of conditional will refer you to understand universal truth. Come to the next point. Okay, here we will talk about first conditional. This type of conditional also is started with present clause. Okay, in that case, first if clause will be in the present tense, the other clause will be in the future indefinite tense. If present subject, we can be one. Okay, in this pattern of the conditional, we will use be1 in the latter part. Okay, here I have mentioned an example. Look it. If you work hard, you will shine. This first part, if clause is in the present tense, the other part has been in the future indefinite tense. Okay, come to the second conditional. Second conditional will be started with past indefinite. Okay, this is the main difference between first conditional and second conditional. You see, this verb is in the present tense. That's why it is first conditional. This verb is in the past form. This is second conditional. So this is the basic difference. Verb formats. Okay, whenever verb in the past form, this is past indefinite, and whenever if clause is the in the first indefinite, the other part of the sentence will be like this: you would shine. Subject would could be one. Okay, this format you will also follow here. So here the third conditional. This is the basic difference between second conditional and third conditional. Here I have mentioned and had. This is the basic difference between past indefinite and past perfect. Whenever we are using a sentence, including had, then this type of sentence is called past perfect. Here we didn't mention had, so this type of sentence can be called in the past indefinite tense. Whenever if clause is in the past perfect, the other part of the sentence will be adding would have or could have. The verb will be in the past participle form. Here I have mentioned this example. If you had worked hard, if you had worked, you would have shined. Okay, here the first part of the sentence has been in the past perfect. The other part of the sentence has been completed using would have, and the verb has been in the third form, past participle form. Okay, this is the basic difference among these three conditional. Okay, here I have mentioned two extra rules. I have put two extra rules started with had. Okay, in such type of sentence, we will search verb after subject. Okay, a sentence has been started with had. Okay, you see had subject. In that case, after subject, whether there is a verb or not, I will note it first. Okay, if there is no verb, then other part will follow the past indefinite rules. If past indefinite rules. Okay, in that case, subject would could be one, subject would could be one. Example will be like this: had I enough money? After subject there is no verb. I have put the other part in the format of second conditional. I could buy a car. Whenever a sentence has been started with had, and after subject there is verb in the past participle form, like this. Had I been, this verb is in the past participle form. After subject, verb will be in the past participle form. Then other part of the sentence will be like this: subject would have, could have, plus V3. Okay. Then we will solve this problem like this: had I been rich, I could have bought a car. I will talk about as if, as though, and since. Okay, they are the connectors. Before them there will be a clause. After them there will be another clause. Okay. So in that case, we'll notice the first clause. If it is in the present tense, the other clause will be in the past indefinite tense. If the first clause in the past indefinite tense, the other clause in the past perfect tense. See the example. He talks. This clause is in the present tense. Now I will put the other clause in the past indefinite tense. That's why I have mentioned this verb in the past form. Similarly, the first clause has been in the past indefinite tense. The other clause will be in the past perfect. That's why had known. The verb will be in this form. This had known everything. Okay. So know the basic difference between two rules. Whenever first clause is in the present tense, the other clause will be in the past indefinite tense. When the first clause will be in the past indefinite tense, the other clause will be in the past perfect tense. Okay. Come to the next rule. It's time, it's high time. Whenever we have like such type of clauses in the starting of a sentence, in that case, after subject, verb after subject will be in the past form. Okay. Now we have written a sentence. It is high time this is our subject. I mean, whenever we have this clause in the starting of a sentence, it's time, it's high time. In that case, the other clause will be in the past tense. That's why we will remember the rule like this: verb after the subject will be in the past form. We started. Okay. 3. Dear students, now come to the next rules. Now I will talk about no sooner, hardly, or scarcely. Okay. In that case, no sooner will follow connector then. The other part of the sentence will be in the past indefinite tense. Hardly, scarcely will follow connector when the other part of the sentence will be in the past indefinite tense. Okay. There is a similarity in among them. After no sooner, hardly, or scarcely, the sentence will be in the past perfect tense. This format will be in the interrogative format. You can see, no sooner had I reached. Then I have mentioned the connectors then. The other part will be in the past indefinite tense. Here you see, hardly had I seen you. The sentence has been started with hardly. That's why I have put the connectors when, and the other part is also in the past indefinite tense. Here, this part of the sentence is also past perfect tense, and this is the similarity. After no sooner, hardly, scarcely, this part will be in the past perfect tense, and the format of this sentence will be in the interrogative format. Okay. After this clause, the other part, I mean the including concluding part, will be in the past indefinite tense. Okay. Now come to the next rule, list. Okay. After list, there will be a subject. Then we will put a should or might. Verb will be in the base form. Okay. What first? List you should miss the train, or list you might miss the train. Okay. This is the basic rules. What you should remember. After list, there will be should or might, and the verb will be in the present form. And this thing you should remember to complete the sentence.
Dear student, there are some other rules to follow. Give your concentration here. Rule 11. If plus subject plus where, the other part of the sentence will follow would, could plus verb. See the example. If I were a king, I could help the poor. If I were you, I could not do this. Come to the next rules. When a sentence is started with would that, the other part of the sentence will follow a could. See the example. would that I could do it today. Another example, would that I could be a doctor. Rule 13, we have some clauses. After these clauses, verb always will be in the ing form. You see, would you mind, look forward to, get used to, be used to. After these clauses, whenever you will put a verb, the verb will certainly be in the ing form. See the examples. Would you mind taking a cup of tea? Would you mind opening the door? Come to the next rule, so that. So that is very important. So that is a connector. Before so that we put a clause, and after so that we also put a clause. Okay. After so that you will put a subject which will be according to the first subject. Then you will put can, could, or may, might. Now you may have question where you will put can, where you will put could. When the first clause will be in the present tense, then you will put can. When the first clause is in the past tense, then you will put could. Verb always will be in the base form after can, could, may, might, because they are modal auxiliaries. See the examples. The boy reads more so that he can make a good result. We eat food so that we can get strength. He works hard so that he can earn money. Okay, come to the next rules, and this is the final rules for today. These rules is similar to the first conditional. You see, provided that, providing that, if. Okay, they all are alternative with each other. I mean, if clauses. Okay, after these clauses you will put a meaningful sentence. I will agree to go providing that my expenses are paid. He will shine in life provided that he works hard. The plane will take off in time provided the weather is good. Okay, thank you all to try to understand all of the rules. Okay, student, we have already discussed some vital structures which are related to complete sentences. Now there are some exercises for you to do. Here I have included some proverbs. You know, completing sentence includes proverbs, so it's better for you to memorize some common proverbs. This all are from the rules what we have already studied. Here I have included 10 sentences. I expect all of you to solve them instantly. Thank you all.